Pepper. College football, it's a pepper thing. Patriots Radio Network, 98.5 Sports Hub as New England upsets Buffalo. No more undefeated teams around the NFL. Buffalo loses. Philadelphia loses. 5 10-plus point comebacks yesterday in the NFL. Alone, Michelle Smallman, Chris Canty, Evan Cohen with you. Good morning, everybody. How are we doing today?
It's a great morning for me. It's a great morning for me. I know we're talking NFL. Because that's what wins the day here on our show. But I got to bring up my Virginia Cavaliers. Another overtime win, this time in Louisville. Harry Douglas, don't you worry about it. Equipment managers from Virginia are getting the jersey ready for you so you can rock it on Get Up and on Freddie and Harry on Friday. Best believe that. Can't wait in my Bart Scott voice. Can't wait.
Congratulations. Huge win for you and your squad, especially after a very tough Friday where you had to wear the Louisville jersey here on our show. You hated it. As soon as you took it off your body, you were like, I can't believe I had to wear those colors. I can't believe I had to rep that school in any way. So I'm glad that Virginia got the memo that you didn't want to have to do that again.
Thank you so much, Smalls. I appreciate that. I'm glad I don't have to wear that ugly, godforsaken Louisville jersey, those terrible colors on First Take, fighting with Stephen A. Smith to allow me to pay off the bet to Harry Douglas. Yes. I ain't got to worry about them problems.
No,
that's all on Harry right now.
Shout out to Coach Elliott, getting it done, getting the job done.
Exactly. Chandler Morris gets knocked out in overtime. Doesn't matter. We're going to go Wildcat like Jamar Taylor running in for a touchdown. We'll take them beers.
Thank
you very much.
There you go.
Yeah.
Good weekend for us in a lot of ways. Illinois with a Big Ten win over
Michigan
Purdue.
with a Big Ten win at home. Who they beat again?
Who did they beat?
Who did Michigan beat again?
Yeah, I don't know. Who did they beat? Oh, Wisconsin. That's right.
That's right.
Wisconsin.
On Wisconsin. To the next loss.
Hey, we had a great first half.
On Wisconsin. To the
great first half.
And how are things going with Chapel Bill, too?
Oh, my God.
It's that type of weekend day. Okay.
Well, we're just going over our college teams and how they fared over the weekend. That's all. But your Patriots with a big win.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about here. I was very excited to talk about this, and then you just go there.
No, but the Patriots getting the job done against the Bills. That's a huge win for them on a big-time stage, and you're definitely seeing some growth points here with this Patriots team. So even though not a great weekend for you as far as your college teams are concerned, I think it's all evened out by a big-time win for your NFL team.
23-20, New England beats Buffalo last night. Sunday Night Football, game-winning 53-yard field goal at the end at 20-20 after New England was up 20-10 in the fourth quarter. They go on a 7-play, 37-yard, 2-minute and 2-second drive, led by a drive starter by Drake Maye, where he's literally falling to the ground and he hits Steph Diggs, who was awesome with 10 catches against his former team last night in Buffalo. And I'm trying to stay calm here. I'm trying to stay calm because I did not think this team was very good early on this season. I know it's still early. And you know what? I was right. They weren't very good in the first couple of games of this season. They lost to the Raiders, who stink. But right now, the relationship between Drake Maye and Josh McDaniels and the way in which Mike Vrabel is leading this team and the way that the defense is getting after people. CC, I'm trying to stay calm, but I'm getting very giddy at the fact that this team has 12 more games, probably should be favored in 10 of them the rest of the way. They're 3-2 in what you've described as a wide open AFC. And maybe it's not for now, but for later, this team is going to be something to reckon with because that quarterback is legit.
Well, and they also just beat the team in their division who's been the king and the team that we thought would be the team that could potentially represent the AFC in the Super Bowl.
Which they still could, of course.
Right, but talk about a confidence booster for this Patriots team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you said that they weren't very good early on in the season. A lot of that had to do with turnovers, especially in the scoring area. They were beating themselves.
No doubt.
And if you clean those things up, then all of a sudden you're talking about a team that has a chance to do something. And that's what you saw last night. They won the turnover battle 3-1. They were able to capitalize on 2 of the 3 turnovers with scores. And I thought they did a great job at responding in the critical moments of that game. So much of football is momentum. And you saw that when the Buffalo Bills came out in the second half and got a touchdown. What did Drake Maye and that offense do? Came right back down and scored a touchdown. When you got a pick at the end of the third quarter, what did that offense do? Went right down and got a touchdown. And then, of course, the 2-minute drive that they were able to put together, Steph Diggs and Drake Maye making an awesome play right before the 2-minute warning. Drake Maye stiff-arming a defensive tackle, getting it to Steph Diggs in the flat, Steph Diggs doing the heavy lift and being able to convert that for a first down. Those are big-time plays. Those are big-time responses. And you saw last night that game just meant more for number 8 and number 10 for the New England Patriots. And that was wildly impressive to me. For Drake Maye to go into that stadium against his mentor in Josh Allen and find a way to be able to best him. This is going to be the quarterback battle in the division for the foreseeable future between Josh Allen and Drake Maye. And I couldn't help but think to myself while watching that game, maybe, just maybe, the Buffalo Bills missed their window when they had division supremacy in the AFC East. Because if the Bills can't pull it off this year, if they can't win a title this year, then it's not going to be a fait accompli that they waltz to a division title in years moving forward because of how good Drake Maye is.
That's exactly where I went last night. I'm sitting there and I'm thinking about this, and I'm like, if Buffalo doesn't get it this year, I could already envision myself coming into our show before next season and say, all right, Patriots' turn now. You had your chance. You had the years without Brady. You had the down years for Belichick. You're not going to see down years barring injury moving forward because Mike Vrabel is young and motivated. Their offensive coordinator, Josh McDaniels, think about it this, and this is important with this. When you have a quarterback develop like Drake Maye, what does the rest of the league do? Oh, who's coaching that guy up? I got to hire him as head coach. No chance in hell are they hiring the Patriots offensive coordinator as head coach.
No.
He will never be an NFL head coach on purpose again.
Yep.
Maybe college, but why is he running to
why
go
would
there?
he do that?
Right? So Drake Maye is going to have an advantage that Jalen Hurts hasn't had, that Caleb Williams hasn't had, that any other young quarterbacks that you look at, Mahomes hasn't had, Josh Allen hasn't had. He's going to have the same offensive coordinator for 5 to 10 years if things go right. Which no one, think about that.
Continuity, yeah.
Josh McDaniels, failing elsewhere is going to help Drake May's career in a way that you can't find other quarterbacks around the league having the same advantage.
And it doesn't feel like Vrabel's going to go anywhere either.
No, this is the job he wants.
Correct. And that's why early in the season, I was very shocked by this Patriots team because I know that coming into the season, we were higher on them than you were.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Part of the reason that I was high on them is not only because I liked some of the talent that they acquired and I expected Drake Maye to take a step forward this year, but because I know what a Mike Vrabel coach team looks like. And I just thought if he could apply that identity to this Patriots team, which is so perfect for him, they are made for one another for so many reasons, that I would be bullish on them because I expected them to be tough. I expected them to have that tenacity. When you read about them in the offseason, they were talking about the practices that Mike Vrabel would run, and the word violent was thrown around a lot. You knew that they were going to be physical because he's hoping that they embody the essence of him. And so to see them go in there last night and perform like that, and to your point, CC, respond in the way that they did, you saw that. You saw those little Mike Vrabel fingerprints on this team. And I hope that this is the quarterback battle that we're going to see in this division for some time. I hope that the Patriots expedite this process and they're here already, because how fun was it for us to watch that last night?
Oh, it was awesome.
We need quarterback battles like this. We need division rivalries like this. And I hope Patriots Bills